is my last week for my swimming lessons, and today I felt kind of sad for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's the emotions about living here. I think it's mostly to do with the regrets that I feel like I didn't start earlier on. I was overthinking it, I had a lot of specifics that I wanted, and those were the things that kind of held me back. And now I'm looking back at those things like, there were a lot of excuses, but they did hold me back from making that decision. It's my third week since I started my swimming lessons, and I will say it has been the most outstanding, the most rewarding experience for me. It has challenged me, teaching me a lot of things, and I love my instructor is able to trust me and give me that confidence that I needed and that I need and still do. So like today particularly, why I was feeling sad was like I felt like everything went out of hand, like I wasn't able to complete or each task that was given to me. And while I was, I had to tell my instructor, and I love the way my instructor responded, and this is what I'm trying to share something, because I feel like we all have something to learn. There's always something to learn, especially when it comes to experiences. And so while I was highlighting on my shortfalls and the things that I couldn't do, when I was like, today's just not working, I'm not feeling it, I feel like I'm just failing in everything, and yeah, the response was like, you did so many things today. And my instructor went ahead to like remind me of each and every single thing that I did for the first time today that I had never done before, and how today was really good despite how much I feel like, and this shows how perspective really matters. Sometimes we think the worst of ourselves, yet other people are seeing that best in us in those worst moments. And now I am going back home, and while I'm reflecting on this, I feel like I had to document this because it's going to be a lesson for me when I get back home and I'm trying to go back to continue my swimming lessons. I want to remember these things. I want to remember the me that was able to do all of these amazing things. I swam for the first time without any floater, even if it was for a few seconds before I turned over. I was able to like move my arms while I was floating with my back. I was able to move my legs. I was able to also pick myself up, which has been a huge struggle for me from day one. Once I start floating, I'm not able to like pick myself back up and put my feet down and stand on my feet or by myself. It's been a huge struggle, but today I was able to like move my legs. I was able to like do a lot of movements that I haven't been able to do ever since I started. Like I said, this is just 3 weeks. I believe that this is why also I was filled with regret, because I believe that if I had started like 3 months earlier, I would have really gone so far. But all in all, Allah is the best planner of everything. I'm glad that I had this opportunity to experience this really good start with a really great instructor. I think that really matters. The first teachers always really matters in everything, and I've come to understand this even from previous experiences. Whatever you're doing, the first person that introduces you to something, whether it's a teacher or a guide or something, that impact always stands. It sticks with you no matter how. So it is important that when you're starting something, start with the best before you now go with any other thing. As a part of me really feels like saying, what, send Khalid home to stay with his dad while you stay 1 more month or something. But no, I have to go home. I miss my family, and I believe that I will find an even better instructor when I get back home, because I have to continue what I started, and I want to really accomplish this goal of being able to swim. And yeah, I think it's been on my list for like forever, and I'm glad at 41 starting to learn how to swim. That's a huge thing, and I'm so proud of myself. And there's also one thing that I've also conquered from this whole experience is that I'm able to let go of the shame. Like, the shame was one of the things I'm like, you know what, how can you be learning how to swim at your age? You know, you see kids, I always take the kids for swimming lessons, and you see all kids are learning how to swim, and it feels like, you know, kind of embarrassing for you as an adult, and you're going to take swimming lessons. But no, I don't feel nothing anymore. I do my thing. I don't feel even when people are staring. And this is what I'm going to, the same confidence and lack of shame that I'm going to take to go back to any swimming lessons that I'm going to go back to now. Anyway, I feel like I'm already blabbing too much, but here I am on my way home. I really needed to dump things, and I hope that from everything I shared, I hope that someone or some people find something useful, valuable lessons from it. Do enjoy the rest of your week. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.